This is a fun game, wasn't it?
No, and I think Heinkens can pitch this as, look, you know, we've taken on one, if not the best teams in Europe at the moment, and we've beaten them quite comfortably. That's the way they'll pitch it. I would kind of, as enjoyable as it was, I just felt the edge wasn't there. You saw the clip before the game started and everybody was sort of hugging.
Everyone does that these days,
Yeah,
Steve Nicol tells me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's too much. And it just felt like a game that PSG kind of knew that they weren't too bothered about winning the game. That's the feeling I got. Maybe when it got to 2-0, they kicked on a little bit and thought, let's not do anything stupid. But I always got the feeling that this was a game where they just wanted to get in and get out.
Do you get the same vibe, Brian, that maybe we shouldn't read too much into this?
Yeah, I do. I think they both teams probably felt that they could score goals. I mean, in that scenario, you know that Bayern's probably not going to advance, considering how many goals they needed to win by. I'd add in the fact that you're starting to see a Bayern team that is coming alive in the sense of having a better understanding how they're going to play. Their wide play in the last couple games has been exceptionally good. I think Kingsley Coleman, who for the large part of the season and the end of last season sort of disappeared. Sure. These past two games, he's looked exceptionally dangerous. And with you add in the fact that last little bit, that extra bit at the final third, the last ball, you have a player that seems to be finding great form.
You turn that around to PSG and you have to ask, okay, Unai Emery, now we're going to see. We're going to see what the managing is all about, because everything has been great so far, and the only controversy that we've had is who takes the penalty kicks, Cavani or Neymar. But now we have a little bit of something here, because you lose to Strasbourg in the weekend, you lose to Bayern Munich, now it's 2 losses in a row. Now is when Unai Emery has to sort of show the work that he has done with this team, not only on the field, but in the locker room, and say, okay, look, there are going to be patches in the season when perhaps we're not going to play well, but you have to find ways to keep the momentum going. And as we go towards the end of the season, and to the end of the year, I should say, then PSG has been very good, but they got to close it out. And they got to find a better way of playing, a better level of playing, a level of playing that allows them to win this sort of games that, as meaningless as it might have been in terms of a perception from us, it's still a game that you should win if you're a real contender in Champions League.